Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is 11 Nation Dragon here, and today we're bringing you another gameplay commentary. Now, what today we will be reviewing is the iPhone 5, which just came out today at 1 p.m. on the Eastern Time and 10 a.m. at the Pacific Time. And what we will be going over is what has changed, and also my review about whether to get it or upgrade it. So, let's begin. The iPhone 5 has a 4-inch display with a resolution of about 1136 by 640 pixels, which is also part of the Retina display technology that Apple uses. It also has LTE technology, which means that it runs at a faster rate for internet connection to the 3G and Wi-Fi connection. In fact, LTE might even be faster than your Wi-Fi home connection. The iPhone 5 runs on iOS 6, which means that it is much more stable, and all the apps are integrated much closer together. For example, Facebook is integrated within Photos area, so you can actually, after you take a photo, you can easily put it into Facebook or upload it to Facebook, so it's very easy to use, and overall the operating system is much improved. Now, the iPhone 5 also has an A6 chip, which is new technology as it is much lighter and thinner, but actually runs more effectively and faster than the A5X or the A5 chip. It has about, I think, a 1.2 or 3 gigahertz, which is pretty good, but still lacking compared to some of the Android phones, which use a 1.5 Snapdragon processor. As a result, the iPhone 5 still lags behind, but it has greatly improved speeds. Combined with LTE technology, download speeds will be much faster, and running the overall internet access will be incredibly fast and easy to use. Now, the iPhone 5 has become around 18% thinner and 20% lighter. The iPhone 5 is 112 grams or 3.95 ounces, which is actually much less than the iPhone 4S, as well as the Samsung Galaxy 3 and the HTC One X. In fact, the Samsung Galaxy 3 is around 133 grams, and the HTC One X is about 130 grams. So I'm very excited to see how the iPhone 5 will feel in your hand, as it should be very thin and should feel very comfortable. Now, surprisingly, the iPhone 5 actually has longer battery life, around 8 hours of videos and games and 10 hours of calling, with about 225 hours of standby. Now, in the iPhone 4S, there was around 200 hours of standby time, and as a result, the iPhone 5 has increased the amount of battery life. And this is incredibly hard due to the fact of LTE technology. It's very power sapping. And if they were able to improve battery life as well as using LTE technology, that is an incredible improvement and should not be understated. You should definitely consider that when you're buying or considering the iPhone 5. Next, it has new apps. It has new maps, and because it doesn't run on Google anymore, Google Maps is completely gone. Apple has redesigned their own maps, and it's new and improved. It has a satellite feature, a regular feature, and basically, it's basically a portable GPS. For example, you can ask it directions, and it will be like, turn right at 2.1 miles, for example. So it's a very good GPS, and the maps have increased significantly. It also has improved Siri, which means that Siri responds much faster than the iPhone 4S. It can recognize new options such as reserving dinners or looking up scores of games and stuff like that. Everyday use has been increased to a more efficiently, and Siri is much better. The iPhone 5 also has other apps like Passbook, Find My iPhone, stuff like that, which will allow you to handle your flight tickets or gift cards or whatever. And also you can identify where your iPhone is if you use iCloud, which is a multi-sharing system. Now, the iPhone 5 also has a new and improved camera, though not as much as we would have wished for. It has a sapphire crystal camera protection, which means that the lenses will be less likely to be scratched. It can also take something that is called a panorama shot. Sorry about that, guys. Which basically means you can take a shot it's like a short video that you do, like a landscape picture, and then it just combines those into like one large picture, so it looks like a really good background. and that's really awesome. I'm really excited to see that, actually, because there's a lot of times when I'm taking videos, on like vacation and stuff, and I just can't quite get it exactly. Like, all the videos, it's really hard to see it for a video, but having it as a one picture is actually really, really helpful. It also has sort of an improved camera for quality, video quality, microphone quality, callback quality. Everything of that has been improved. Now, some of the other things that we have to look for is the earbuds and dock connectors. Now, the music system, as well as the earbuds, have been completely changed as Apple has designed their own a better and new improved earbud, which is more suited to almost every single person. And it basically sends the sound directly towards your ear rather than encompassing your entire ear, as some do. But it still leaves space, which allows for it disallows any discomfort or anything like that, which is really interesting. And what was I talking about? The design. The design uses the same material as some of the MacBook Pros and MacBook Airs, for example, that sort of glassy aluminum, or not glassy, but like aluminum feel. It uses that in the middle part, but it still retains the glass part at the very top and bottoms of the thing. Oh, and also the dock connectors. They have a Lightning dock connector, which is what it's called. It's pretty funny because it's like Lightning dock connector and Thunderbolt port for like the MacBook Pros. But so the Lightning dock connector is much faster, and it's also reversible, which means you can connect it either way and it'll be fine. So overall, the dock connector, there is an adapter which you might have to buy if you want to use like older stuff, the other older iPods and stuff like that. But I don't think it should be too much money. It should be around $10, which is still an inconvenience, but for someone like me who hasn't really gotten any Apple products or anything, it's not really that big of a deal. Now let's go over the price. It is the exact same price as the iPhone 4S. It is $199 for a 16 gigabyte, a $299 for 32 gigabytes, and $399 for 4 gigabytes. And it comes in two colors, namely black and white, as usual. And it is supported by all carriers: Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, and I think that's it. All major carriers. So, as a wrap-up, I'll explain whether or not I think we should get it, or someone of your caliber should get it. Now, for an average user, for example, I'll take myself for example. I don't really have any Apple products or anything, or any smartphone. However, we are planning to upgrade to a smartphone, and as a result, I think the iPhone 5 is absolutely amazing. The overall structure, ease of use, multi-touch technology, LTE, bigger screen, everything is what we need, especially from Apple. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and I think you should definitely go and upgrade it, because it's the same price as the Samsung Galaxy 3 and even sometimes the HTC One X, though the HTC One X is on sale, but otherwise it is the same price, and I think the iPhone 5 should definitely be a strong competitor among these things. So definitely consider it when you're buying a smartphone. Now, for iPhone 4S users, it really depends on what you're feeling, because overall the iPhone 5 is like a beefed up, taller, better version of the iPhone 4S. So it all really depends on your preference. For me, I don't know if I really would upgrade it just because it's so similar. But it is improved. Everything is improved, like iOS 6, A6 chip, everything, LTE technology, everything like that is improved. So if you want to go for the iPhone 5, that's also fine. I just don't know if that's a really great idea, because overall, it doesn't have too much completely radical changes from the 4S, and it's the same design and everything. But overall, I think people should definitely consider getting it. It's a very good smartphone, and I'm excited to get it myself. And this will be my first smartphone, and yeah. So if you guys like this review, please give it a like rating, and as I would really appreciate it very much. And subscribe if you haven't, for more content like this and other content. And have a nice day. Bye bye.
I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.